So you're like right leaning, clearly. Um,
You don't think there's
what?
any leftists that hold this position?
I don't know. I just wanted to clarify. I don't want to assume.
Why
Yeah,
is
but it kind of seems like you want me to, with because you're not saying anything, so I
why
can.
why does it matter?
I just want to get an understanding of where I am. Um, if you're in like I don't know, if you were on the right, I'd say like, why don't you want what's in place? You know, they're gonna force sterilize, every woman that comes to this country. Why wouldn't you want that? So they can't have babies. You know,
Where is that stated in the prompt at all?
it's not, but that's like you guys are gonna do what you want to get what you want anyways. So I mean, what's the problem with having it this way?
No, we
You guys
simply
don't care
are
about the harm that happens.
we simply are saying that any woman who comes here illegally or on a visa or anything like that and has a child, that child should not be automatically granted United States citizenship.
So since the Supreme Court upheld that, you think it's okay to implement policies that are going to force sterilize all females that come to this country?
No, the Supreme Court can reverse its decision.
Yeah, they sure could. So why don't you like immigrants?
When did I say that I don't like immigrants?
Well, tell me that you do. Convince me that you do.
No, you just asserted that I don't. Why would you just
Well, what's your
assume that?
problem with birthright citizenship then?
Yeah, it creates incentives for illegal immigration. Abolishing birthright citizenship would establish a deeper connection between citizenship and civic duty. Um, it's the logical position. And the 14th Amendment, again, was ratified in order to grant citizenship to slaves that had been freed after the Civil War. That doesn't entail that it
So
applies today to illegal immigrants.
so like what reassurance do I have because I was born here that I don't get sent to CCOT for my political positions?
Well, this has nothing to do with people's political positions. Was at least one of your parents a citizen?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, so the solution that I would present would be either the person has to be naturalized or one of their parents is a United States citizen.
And why is that important?
Tell me, would you like to lower the incentives for people to come here illegally?
I don't think it should be illegal to come here.
Oh, so you're just for open borders.
Around the world.
So you're a globalist.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I'm a little ignorant to that position, I guess.
So
I
so
don't
you
like
think
oppressive laws.
you think everybody should be under the same government essentially. Every person on earth.
No, I don't like government. I don't think there should be government.
Oh, so are you an anarchist?
A little bit. I'm a little communist, a little bit anarchist. I don't really support the idea of a violent revolution, though.
Okay, so in this hypothetical anarchist society, what is to stop a group of people from coming together and trying to take over?
Nothing.
Exactly. So shouldn't there be something in place to prevent that?
Won't the dominant group always be the people in power, anyways?
Wait, so you agree that total anarchy is impossible?
No.
Wait, but the dominant group will always take power.
Yeah, it'll even the playing field again, and then the right people will take power instead of white supremacists.
Wait, you think white supremacists control the world?
I think they control America, and I think a lot of racism is tied into folks who do control a lot of things in the world. A lot of racism in
Yeah,
that.
yeah, prove that.
Prove that racism is worldwide, systemically oppressing people of color? Are you
No,
serious?
prove that racism is inherent in like systems of control globally, because that's what you just said.
Yeah, like the capitalist ones.
How is capitalism racist?
Did you just really just ask that?
Yes, I did.
Um, okay. Do you
Argument
want
from
a really
incredulity.
yeah. So a really big example would be the child support system. It was created to oppress black men
Prove that.
specifically. Okay, I'll give you some statistics. Um, oh shit. Here, let me pull it up. Sorry. So basically, when there were social safety nets that people were using, like the government was looking at who was using them. One second. My computer was lagging. Um, and the state wanted a way to get money back, um, like from what it was giving out for like SNAP, basically back then.
Okay.
And it in the data that I'll read you in a second, it tells us how disproportionately black men that were on those benefits or families of them were targeted. Like those, like if the mom was using, benefits, they would like target that person more. So hold on a second.
This would just be an argument for black men to marry the women that they impregnate.
I'm not gonna make any arguments for black people. I'm just telling you what my source says. Oh yeah, here we go. Institute for Research on Poverty. That's where it's from.
Mhm.
Um, it's in Adobe, so it's taking a second. Sorry, bud. Fucking yeah. I don't know. Like the police are slave catchers. Like the police existing. Like it, the school to prison pipeline. Look at numbers. How disproportionately black folks are incarcerated and then exonerated
Yeah,
at
why
much
why
higher
is
rates
that?
than white folks because they're falsely accused so many times.
Every time?
No, I mean
White
everybody makes
white
mistakes.
people are falsely accused many times.
Yes, it just happens much more to black folks.
Prove it.
So it's the whoa, excuse me, University of Wisconsin Madison Institute for Research on Poverty. Racial and ethnic disproportionality and disparity in child support, a scoping review,
Wait, so
2022 to 2024 child
so
support policy research agreement.
more black men pay child support. Is that correct? That's what you're saying?
Not only that, so the bottom 20% of earners that of black men that are being targeted are targeted and charged more support than the other 80% of top earners that pay child support all around.
Prove that. That's what I'm asking you to prove. And
Yeah,
prove that
there's
they are
statistics in my
targeted.
source. Could you pull it up? There's statistics in my source.
You're asking me to pull it up?
Well, I was gonna go through it with you if you wanted.
No.
Oh, you don't
You
want to like have a
you can go
conversation?
through it, but I'm not pulling it up.
Okay. I just want you to be able to see it so like you can see it too and we can have a clear conversation. All right. So, child support outcomes among custodial parent families in 2017. The lower amount of child support orders for those who belong to racial and ethnic minority groups may be partly explained by non custodial parents' economic ability to pay. Since ability to pay is an important component of how much is ordered, black men earn substantially less than non-Hispanic white men. For example, the Social Security Administration reports that median earnings in 2019 to 2020 for those aged 20 to 59 years were $35,300 for non-Hispanic black men, $35,400 for Hispanic men, and $54,100 for non-Hispanic white men. Figures specifically for non-custodial parents are more difficult to estimate.
Okay, so that's just saying that non-custodial white men earn more than non-custodial black men.
Yeah, and
How is that? Are you
well,
saying
yeah,
that's
like
racist?
part of this. Yeah, I mean that's part of like pay gaps and stuff. Like, do you not think the gender pay gap exists either?
So that's an average, right? That's not saying every white man earns that much and every black man earns that much,
No,
right?
it's not. I'm trying to find the statistic that says about
Right. So
when they're targeted. I think that's another source. So
it's including the black men and the white men and the Hispanic men that don't work and don't have custody of their kids.
yeah, why
Right.
would they not?
I don't know why they would not.
Huh.
But if I can demonstrate that more non-custodial white men work than custodial black men proportionally, then that demonstrates the reason that white men earn more on average than black men. Would you agree?
It also demonstrates that black men are better fathers.
What percentage of black children do you think grow up without a father in the home compared to white children?
Oh, I'm talking about quality over quantity. I'm not talking about
Doesn't
numbers.
being present, isn't that like one of the chief indicators of how good somebody is as a father?
Yeah, and let me tell you, my stepdad, who happens to be a black man, was a hell of a lot better to me than my real white dad, who I never talked to again.
So anecdotal
That's just my
evidence.
personal experience. That's just that's an anecdotal thing. I'm sorry, I realize that. But I just in general, like you can look at numbers and see that black men give a shit way more about their kids than white men. Ask them. Ask some men, like
Why would I
how they
ask
feel about their kids.
random men? Okay, so
That's how you collect data.
from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, okay, labor force characteristics by race and ethnicity, okay. Among the race groups, jobless rates were higher than the national rate for people who are American Indian and Alaska Native, 6.6%. Black or African American, 5.5%. And then for white, it's 3.3%.
Why is it bad to be jobless?
Because it's not bad to be jobless. Your argument is that white non-custodial men are earning more than non-custodial black men, and I'm demonstrating to you why that is on average. Because the unemployment rate for black men is higher than it is for white men in the United States.
For sure. Hey, dude. I'm
So-
at work, so
so it's
something
not
just came up. I
race-
gotta go.
Yeah, figured.
You're kind of racist.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could reach that conclusion. I'm literally reading statistics.